Welcome to Simply Liminal. My name is Stacy. This is my daily 2-card reading for Wednesday, May 8th, 2024. It's Wednesday. That means this is the last day of our card readings with this deck this week. We'll shift to a new deck tomorrow. And I have a new deck, and I'm pretty excited to introduce it to you all. So check out the channel readings on Thursday and see that new deck I have. I'm excited about it. It should be fun. But for right now, we are looking at the Secret Garden Oracle by Jessica Lee. This is a beautiful deck. I've used it a couple times in readings on the channel so far. I've had this deck for several years, and I quite like it. It's small, so you can tuck it in a purse or a bag with ease. The messages are very concise. There's a word of guidance and a little bit of messaging to go along with that. But it doesn't get too deep or heavy, and sometimes that's what we need. And right now I'm just embracing this energy of summer and growth and abundance and warmth and all the things that come with summer, you know, in this gateway that we just have moved into the summer gateway. So I'm very excited to work with this deck and share these messages. What Jessica Lee says about this deck is, she says, take refuge from daily life within the secret mazes, rose trellises, strange statues, and fairy gates. And I'm in New Orleans right now, and so there's a lot of that. Strange statues, fairy gates, rose trellises. That card just jumped right out, and so I'm going to put that there. It's going to be our energy card. It fell out off camera, but you heard it clunk down there. And so let's take a look at our focus card and see how we're going to work with the energy that we have today. I'm not sure. Focus. There we go. I don't know if I said focus to the cards or myself. Honestly, it's probably a double message, and that's just fine. So, before I go on with this reading, I want to say I always open a circle of light, love, and protection around myself and this reading space, and that extends to the readings and to whoever watches them, no matter how long they last, no matter how long these readings are up on this channel, that you are protected and embraced in that circle of light and love and protection. I also ask my spirit guides and guardians to help me be a clear channel for this information, a clear way to channel this energy and share messages with you from whatever spirit, you know, is sending to us. If we consider that God, our divine creator, Mother Earth, the universe in general, or your spirit, your soul, your ancestors. This is where these messages come from. And New Orleans is a town that really makes me think about that. And it actually makes me think, Secret Gardens make me think of all these lovely little courtyards that are tucked away in New Orleans. You can't see them when you're walking, especially in the French Quarter. If you're in the Garden District, you see more of the yards. But if you're back in the French Quarter, you don't really see that there are secret gardens behind all those buildings and walls. Just lovely, beautiful, magical courtyards. And so this seems like a perfect deck for this week in New Orleans and all the lovely garden energy that exists in one of my favorite places to visit in the United States, certainly. So let's take a look at the energy card that we have for today and see what the message is. All right, we have strength. We have the strength card. This was our jumper. Now remember, this was the one that just flopped right out of the deck. So strength. Don't let weeds and thistles cultivate your garden. So we have to be strong. We have to maybe kind of pull a few weeds every now and then, just to help our flowers grow. Weeds are great, and they serve a purpose for certain, but sometimes we don't want to let the weeds and thistles overtake other things in our garden. So that's interesting, and it's a day that's telling us to be strong. And so I'm going to pay attention to that message, and I hope you all do as well. Now, let's look at our focus card so we know really how to work with that strength energy. We have adaptation. This card has popped up for us a couple times this week. It's been in this position one other time, the focus position, and it was the energy I think one time this week. So adapt. You will get yourself where you want to be. So it's interesting how this kind of plays off one another, because I think weeds are entirely adaptable. That's how they grow and survive and thrive. And so we need to be strong and be careful about what we let be cultivated in our garden, but we also have to allow ourselves some time for adaptation, because adaptation is how we survive, really. If we never adapted, we would just be stuck. We wouldn't grow. We wouldn't progress. We wouldn't become something more. So we need to allow that energy of adaptation to come to us. So this is an interesting day. I'm pretty excited to see how it plays out. I'm going to be traveling later today, so I'll be incommunicado. I'll be coming home, and then we'll have that new deck next week. But again, I hope you've enjoyed this visit with The Secret Garden by Jessica Lee. This is a deck out of Rockpool Publishing. If you're interested, it's a gorgeous little deck. She has a couple other small decks too. I don't have them, but it's on my bucket list of things to get. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you connected with it in some way. Please like, please subscribe, please share, and please leave me comments. I love to interact with you guys in the comment feed. I would love to hear what you're thinking about all of these things. Honestly, just tell me what you think about New Orleans. If you've ever been there or if you want to be there, I would love to hear that as well. Anyways, my name is Stacy. Thank you for visiting Simply Liminal with me. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day.